Sure. What's up, y'all? I'm up. It's almost midnight. I'm eating this chili and corn dogs mixed together. Ate a whole thing of spaghetti I made yesterday. Ate it all by today. Um, I've actually been sober um, quite a few days, and I notice when I don't drink, that I end up eating more, indulging to other things, or whatnot, and not being able to sleep as good as I would like to. Still have high levels of stress and anxiety, paranoia. Um, like I discussed in therapy, my therapist and I, we've been, rocking since about late July last year. So it's almost been a year. Um, he was saying like, I'm just now allowing myself to actually feel and express my emotions. Because I've always been more like of a analytical, like the way I respond to things. So in recent times, I've been very offensive, especially if you take alcohol next to it. And I'm talking about outside of comedy, I'm talking about in general. Or I haven't used as much tact because I'm actually feeling and acknowledging my emotions for the first time. Like even living where I live, and I just got a little piece of that corn dog right there. Pause. No, I'm playing. No, but like I normally try not to focus on, certain things. Uh, whether it's violence or betrayal or hurt. I think the first time I allowed myself to really acknowledge it, it started with my divorce. I was really hurt with everything that surrounded that a couple years ago, and that opened the door for all these other things. And then a side of me that people wasn't accustomed to seeing was coming out. And it's not saying that wasn't me, like the other side. It just they were so used to me being a particular way. They were used to me being kind, used to me being nice, used to me being patient, considerate. I mean, I've always shown spurts of no nonsense. But like for us, like drawing like guidelines. But I used to allow people to cross boundaries. But I don't know if that goes back to like my childhood days where I never really had my boundaries respected. Or is it like, I guess I wanted to give people the benefit of doubt as much as I want to be given the benefit of doubt. But by doing that, it seems as if that was a mistake. And I learned sometimes you got to check things immediately. But that's part of the process of growth. So, some people may think that, oh, something's wrong with Jason. Not saying it's not. Yes, I'm hurting or I'm unhealed in certain areas of my life. Um, but what if this is the first time I've ever allowed myself to feel, display, and express my true feelings, emotions, and thoughts? Like no witty punchlines, no clever wordplay. I'm just straight to it. Because even when I look at like my comedy, I used to try to use witty wordplay and things like that to say what I wasn't saying bluntly. Because I mean, I used to be kind of blunt, but I developed more of the wordplay aspect of it because it was like I needed it to be more digestible. Simultaneously, I really wasn't saying exactly what I wanted to say, how I wanted to say it. Because if I said what I wanted to say, how I wanted to say it, I learned that it wouldn't be received the way I wanted it to be received. So, but yeah, it's checking in. Like I said, I'm committed to the process. I know it's gonna be good days, bad days. I've been doing this process. Started off initially a little bit over a year ago, and I knew it was gonna be painful. I knew it was gonna be hurtful, but I was already hurting. But I was hurting and still hurting myself, and now I'm hurting in my process of healing. Regardless of what it looked like, it sounded like to other people. I was listening to this message by T.D. Jakes. It said even recovery hurts. So appreciate your love and support. For the people that I've hurt while I was hurting, I apologize to everybody. Now some of y'all weren't necessarily innocent, but I can't judge, and we all fall short of glory of God. So just like I desire to be forgiven, I have to learn how to forgive as well, because I want to be forgiven. And that's something that we're working on in therapy, and coincidentally what they've been talking about in church for like the last month about forgiving. So, and because I'm ready to move forward internally, not just looking like I move forward and pretending to move forward. I really want to do the work, and I'm doing it for me.